Good evening, Wobble fam. Tonight we are going to play Super Castlevania IV. This is one of the two Castlevania games that came out for the Super Nintendo. We've actually done this on stream once before, but it's a really fun game. I really enjoy it. It has some interesting mechanics that we don't see a lot in the Castlevania series. So I'm really looking forward to getting into it. This may be a little bit of a shorter stream. I'm feeling really tired today for some reason. It's been just, I guess, kind of a long week. So we'll see how long it goes. I don't know. I see that there are several people in chat. First off, I want to give a big shout out and wish a happy birthday to Dramatic Chipmunk, who is one of my Ko-fi members and a great member of the Wobble Rocket community. Happy birthday, Chip. Hope that you have had a wonderful day. And thank you for being here. To everyone else, I see that Heathen and Trial Fan, Lydia, Dancer, Chikori. Hello, Chikori. It's good to see you again. I'm glad that you were able to make it to a stream. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. Wait, what'd I do? There we go. Chikori just finished up a art commission for me. Oh, Kayla's here. I didn't see Kayla come in. Hi, Kayla. Chikori just finished up an art commission for me for Cellar of Dreams, which is a tabletop role-playing game book that I'm working on, and I'm really excited to show it off. I'm not going to post it online just yet. We'll probably wait about a week or so. However, if you are one of my Ko-fi members, you can actually see that piece of work. It's on Ko-fi and it's in the VIP channel on the Discord. And I'm really excited for it. It looks really amazing. Chikori did a fantastic job, so much better than I really expected. And it is, it's gonna take that book to a whole nother level. Kayla says, oh, it's okay. I actually gotta run. Sorry, y'all. Bye, Kayla. I hope you have a good night. How is everybody doing? I hope that your weekend is going pretty well. It has been kind of a crazy day by the sound of things. Things have been a little stressful out there for some folks. This is one of those games that has, like, in some places it has really good music, and then there's other parts that I'm not super wild about. But I kind of get what you're saying, Chipmunk. Corey says, my day has been so busy. Went to grocery shop, passed several protests, redid my card entirely, and honestly need to fix my queue too, but lazy. Lydia said, me and two dear friends actually had a meetup today after not seeing each other in a while. That sounds fun. Mom was telling me that you guys went out for ice cream. So the whip swinging mechanic in this game is one of my favorite features in Super Castlevania IV. And it's not something that shows up often in the Castlevania games. Castlevania Bloodlines used it. And then otherwise, it mostly appears in like the 3D Castlevanias. There's a couple of parts in like Castlevania Lord of Shadows, and I think Lament of Innocence has it too. But as far as the two-dimensional Castlevanias, this is one of the few that has the whip swinging mechanic. Hi, Stone Homie. How's it going? Stone Homie says, "What's up, Wobble fan? I'm about to go play D&D, so just stopping to drop a like." Well, we always appreciate that. Hope you have a wonderful D&D game. Hi, Beardy. All my favorite people showing up. Sure why, but it's not letting me do the three-dimensional or the diagonal whipping. This is one of the many Castlevania games where you play as Simon Belmont. I knew he was going to hit me. Trialfan says, "Stone Homie, how many times a week do you play D&D?" Lydia said, "Not Wobble using my nicknames of Beardy." Child, I gotta tell you, we've been calling Beardy Beardy long time before you knew him. There it is, okay. I was like, what button does the, couldn't remember what button throws the dagger. Chipmunk says, "I love this era of gaming where stuff still gives you points randomly, but we had kind of stopped using points as a measure of success." Yeah. That happens a lot in the Super NES era. Like, you can tell that they're still using points because a lot of the game designers grew up with arcade games. But, and for a lot of games that came out on the Super NES, arcade was still the original market. Like, they still released for arcade first and then were ported to the Super NES. But points just aren't as important for some of the other things. Like, you have all these bags of money that drop, but there's not a shop. There's nothing to spend money on in the game. I do think, like, at a certain point of score, like, you maybe get a 1-up or something. A lot of games did that. Trial fences, whoa, Skeletanosaurus. Corey says Sonic games kept using points for the longest time. Chipmunk says the old Belmont 401k. Chipmunk over here giving financial lessons to our youngest viewer. Financial literacy. Saving for retirement is good, Lydia. Make sure you do it. Ooh, that was close. Almost ran right into that guy. Lydia says I'm already broke. Click on Medusa. Yeah, if you're playing Super Castlevania IV for that second boss, you want to skip the last dagger that you pick up, because the axe is a much better weapon to use against Medusa. Or not the axe, the cross. Oh, jeez. I didn't even see the spikes. Alright, we got a whip upgrade. Jump over the spikes. There we go. Go! I swear the water physics in this level make no sense, because the water will be flowing downhill and then suddenly it will decide to start flowing uphill. Lydia says, 8-Ball, should everyone like, subscribe, share, and hit that bell? The 8-Ball says, leaning towards no. 8-Ball's a traitor. I'm gonna have to get rid of the 8-Ball. Chipmunk says, I'm accepting donations to Wobble's Kofi in honor of my birthday. Aw, thank you, Chipmunk. I will accept donations in honor of all of my followers' birthdays. That sounds like a good trade. Alright, we made it through that level. Now things start getting difficult. Heathen says, I have to run. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with us, Heathen. Good bats. Lydia says you're a long ways late from my and Mom's birthday. Well, that just means that you will you'll have almost the whole year to make some money that you can donate. AV64 Dancer, thank you so much for the donation. He says, happy birthday, Dramatic Chipmunk. Oh, ow. That was bad placement. I think this is where there's like a... Chicken! Yay. Bowsette says, I miss the whip mechanics in this game. Yeah, I do too. I was just talking about that earlier. It's kind of a weird spot right here. You have to sort of jump at it at an angle and crouch to be able to get in there. But it does let you get holy water. Chipmunk says BRB kitty dinner time. That's a huge spectacle in my house, what with 8 cats and all. I imagine it is. Freya got her steroid shot the other day, which the first couple days always makes her super hungry. And so every time I walk into the kitchen, she is just absolutely begging for food. Every time I'm playing this game, I have to remind myself that I'm not playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which means I don't have a shield to block fireballs. Every time I come across like one of the skeleton head things, I'm always having to remind myself about that. Although in this game you can destroy the fireballs with your whip. Brittany says, Lydia just came to tell me you have to come into the stream because it's Chipmunk's birthday, so you have to wish him happy birthday and like the video. I said, yes, sir, and she comes back with thank you. Bossing you around a lot today. Making you take her to go get ice cream and all sorts of stuff. Bearded Halfling says, destroy fireballs with whips. Makes sense. I know, it probably really weirds you out with all your weaponry expertise, Beardy. Everyone knows that whips are the most effective weapon to use against all manner of terrible monsters. Hi, Cass. How's it going? Got all kinds of good people in here tonight. You guys make sure you hit that like button for me, okay? Need all the likes I can get. Lydia says the ice cream was the meetup place. Bearded Halfling says that's why all firefighters carry whips. I think if your firefighters are carrying whips, you might be at the wrong firehouse. Cass says it's good. I went for a nice long walk in the sun today, and now I'm treating myself to some Civilization 6. Flamethrower Burger, I hope you brought your safety whip. Brittany says, I guess I have to. Lydia's orders. Chikori, thank you so much for your subscription. After I get done with stream, I'll get you added to the role on Discord, and you'll get added to the VIP channel. I really need to I need to make you guys a one-stop guide to pin in that channel so that you can claim all of your membership perks, because they're starting to accumulate. Hey, no! Ran into the, swung myself into the, merman. It was not fun. Brittany says, is it chicory or chicory, like the plant? Chicory says, the way Wobble said it was correct, though I often go by my real name, Ash, even though people on even to people online. So feel free if that's easier. I went with Chicory because I assumed it was like, kind of like Chocobos. Which I guess would be Coke Curry, but I don't know. Don't pay attention to me. I'm just the streamer. I don't know what I'm talking about. No! He got me again. Shot in the back. I like water spit. Which is funny because I think this is possibly the only Castlevania game where the mermen spit water. In most, they shoot fireballs. Oh no. Brittany says, so I was told to come in here and tell Chip happy birthday, and he's not in here. He is in here. He's just feeding his 8 cats. Bowsette says, get good. I'm trying to get good. I'm just not very good at getting good. Brittany said, yeah, I saw that. I wonder if he's in the market for an orange tabby with a passive-aggressive issue. And no, I didn't misspell it. I hate that you guys are still dealing with that. Although, if anyone has good advice, it would probably be Chipmunk, because he deals with so many cats. So maybe when he comes back, pick his brain about it and see if he has any answers. Because I don't know. Just friggin' freaking Whipman, or not Whipman. Ah, words. I can't word tonight, guys. My brain is the brain meat is functioning fine. It's just tired, I guess. Normally when I start losing words, it's because I've got epilepsy stuff going on, and I think tonight it's just tiredness. Lydia says, my skelly snakes. Your skelly snakes are not being nice to me. All right, we're gonna do it this time. We're gonna get through here. Whew, okay, we made it. Let me check up on chat real quick. Bowsette says, this was the only Castlevania game I cared enough about to beat. The others felt like garbage to me back in the day. Way too stiff. Chipmunk says, cats often pee in unwanted places when they smell an unfixed cat wandering around outdoors. Bearded Taffling says, that's enough video editing for me. Catch you all later. I need to sleep. Thank you for hanging out with us, Beardy. Chikori said, feed some lasagna. Maybe that will help. No, don't do that. Chipmunk says, have you tried something like fell away cat pheromones? Maybe he's stressed. Bird. Cass says, I want lasagna. That is true. I want lasagna too. Lydia says, our next door neighbor has wild cats that come to our house. Fell away, you know, in some cases can help. I know that some cats respond to it very well. Freya, for whatever reason, really doesn't. Like, it doesn't really affect her much. Oh gosh, I remember this fight. I hated this fight. Got one of them down. Woo! That was close. Pretty says, Direct Chipmunk says, my side job is actually as a professional cat trainer. Brittany says, is your name Jackson Galaxy? Chipmunk says, negative, I'm not in it for the fame. My girlfriend runs a dog training business and I handle the majority of the cat stuff. That's pretty cool. Bowsette said, I forgot this is where they got the hype dragon fight from Bloodstained. Yeah, I guess they did. I love how the skull, just a little detail here, the skull watches you as you move. Doesn't actually do anything, but I always thought it was a neat little addition there. Chipmunk says it beats software engineering, which is my day job. I feel like being a cat trainer definitely sounds like it's more fun than being a software engineer. I jumped. That was not fun. Jerk. Also, the terrible zombie women climbing out of the door or out of the wall is not fun. There we go. What do I get? Okay, I see. I gotta go up here. Ah! That was not cool. Eight Ball asks again if everyone should like subscribe, and the 8 Ball says never. Man, I'm gonna fire the 8 Ball. What do you guys think? Is the 8 Ball wrong? Apparently not, because I keep getting hit by the skeleton guy and am not dodging correctly. Got the axe. This is tough. I gotta go jump. Ah! If you miss and you don't jump immediately, it's not kind to you. I'm sorry I'm not catching up with chat quite so much, guys. This is a pretty complicated section right here. I'll try to catch up with it in just a second. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Brittany says, we thought we had it fixed because he had a UTI back in April. The vet said he got the UTI probably because he's so fat he can't clean himself properly. We cured that and cut his food down so he would lose weight. Chipmunk says, how's the weight loss journey coming? It's very slow with cats. Brittany says now he's just doing it because he's mad about being on a diet, just like a fat orange cat. Chipmunk says, well, you know how it is with orange cats. They can't have the brain cell all the time. Lydia said, I bought a cat laser so I can make him exercise. That's a good idea, Lydia. If you can get him to chase it, that will help a lot with getting him to thin down a little bit. Oh. This game is not fun sometimes. Dunk. Hello, Furious George. How's it going? We are talking about cats, and apparently it is a good time to ask Chipmunk a whole bunch of questions for his birthday about cats. So if you happen to have a cat that has strange behavior, he's the guy to ask. I jumped. Hit the jump button. Doesn't mean I jumped, just because I hit the button. On the bright side, I'm not dying quite as much as I was the first time that I played this game on stream. Okay, that was my fault. I just jumped right off the edge on that one. That was all me. Let's catch up with chat real quick. Let's see. Chipmunk says, if it helps if the cats are food motivated. My one cat, Penny, will give her paw, jump through hoops, and does some basic agility and can sit and stand and a few other things. But it also helps if you can train the cats to help with cooperative care, like taking pills and such. I have not ever been able to train Freya for that. She tolerates her allergy shots, and that's about it. And even then, I usually always come back from the vet with some sort of new scar from her getting me. Trialfan says, oh cool, one of my cats will take me to her treat container and stand on it. She'll take me to the shelf where her wet food is if she wants that. See, told you she trained me. Brittany says, you're so cute, train the cat. It's not my fault the cat doesn't know how to cat. I got a second litter box, nothing. Moved the litter box entirely, nope. Got a new litter box and nada. I think he needs to go back to the Humane Society to remember how good he has it here. Chikori says, okay, I gotta head out for tonight. Gonna be hanging with the roomie. Had a good rest of your stream, Wobble. Good night, everybody, and happy birthday again, Chip. Bye, Chikori. Thank you for hanging out with us, and thank you again for your membership. Yeah, I'm struggling with that. I can't get that that turn. You got to jump onto it and then turn around really quickly and jump in the other direction. I can't get it to do that quickly. All right, let's try this again. There we go. Did it. Made it. Woohoo! All right, we got a boss fight, and I don't have any special weapon. It's a skull. It's a skull with a giant tongue. That's a little terrifying. Oh, we just barely made it. Brittany says, oh yeah, Chip. Lydia came and told me personally to come into this stream so I could wish you a happy birthday. So happy birthday. You're officially in your 40s. I think he was already in his 40s. Bowsett said, I saw a video on X today. A cat straight up took a dump on the floor right in front of his litter box with his front paws in the box. Yeah. Unfortunately, cats can be jerks sometimes. Why do I feel like that wall's gonna start moving? Oh, I forgot about this level. Yeah, this is the level where where things start rolling around. Ah, there's so many of them. That didn't work. Hey, Retro D. That didn't work either. Brittany says he was 40, now he's in his 40s. That says you gotta survive until the floor extends out. Didn't work. As it says, I'm surprised this game doesn't mess with you, especially with the mode 7. It hasn't so far. The mode 7 here is not terrible. It does on other games, specifically ones like where you're flying around. Brittany says Lydia brought Radar to her room and is now exercising him like a demon. Curious George says, I don't have any pets right now. I kind of want a turtle, though. Used to have one when I was a kid. Woo, that was close. I almost didn't make that jump. Ooh, now this level's trippy. And laggy. Oof. Thank you for the donation. I'll look at it in just a second, but I kind of need to focus right now because there are platforms that fall behind me. Let's see. Dramatic Chipmunk, thank you so much. That puts us at 62% of our goal. Yeah, that room was a little rough. It didn't bother me too much as long as I focused on directly where the character was and really didn't pay a whole lot of attention to the background. But that is a trippy little section right there. D, how's your weekend going? No, that's not good. That was not the right place to go. Oh gosh, I gotta do this again. Brittany says, LMAO, ungrateful. Thanks for the free money, but I'm busy. Well, I mean, come on. You guys are watching me for the entertainment of me playing this game. Although some of you might be watching for the entertainment of me losing at this game, and I'm pretty sure Brittany falls in that category. Brittany says I gotta go and get the boy in his bath and book and bottle. See y'all later. Bye, Brittany. Thank you for hanging out with us. Hey, no, I said no. D says, my weekend is good. I had a new air conditioner installed today. All right, good for that. D says, there's still one thing that needs to be fixed early next week, but I stay in the cool again. Good. It is way too hot to not have air conditioning. I don't know what part of the US you're in now, but down here in Alabama, we have to pretty much keep the AC on almost year round. We have like a 3-week stint around Christmas where it gets turned off and the heat gets turned on. Lydia says, me mostly, but I'm at the top of getting new subscribes category 2. You are a rock star at finding new subscriptions for the channel. I don't know if any of your friends have actually watched, but I appreciate all the work that you have done to get them to subscribe to the channel. Oh, come on. That was a cheap shot, Skeleton Man. That was a cheap shot, Skeleton Man. Skeleton guys don't like me very much. He says, I'm in North Carolina. Balzet said it's rained here off and on 3 times, so it's cooled off a bit for me. We're kind of in that phase right now where sometimes if it rains, it will cool things off, and then sometimes if it rains, it will just turn it into a sauna. That says the knockback is just evil, to put it nicely. Yeah. They really kind of ramped up the knockback on this game more so than most Castlevanias. As it said, this game is more like the stand-up arcade version, though. Yeah, it plays a lot more like an arcade game. Really, even more so than the like the early NES versions. I have to fight this guy again? His creepy tongue thing. Yeah, that's kind of obnoxious. That's one thing I don't like about this one. Usually if you fight a boss and you beat the boss, you don't have to start all over again. Like, that's, if you beat the boss, that's the end of the level. And in this one, beating the boss is not necessarily the end of the level. There's more stuff to go through. Thank you, Dancer. Those memberships are so helpful because they really help me build a little bit of a stable income that I can depend on each month. Even if it's just $1 a month, it adds up, you know? How's it says that's a mid-boss? Yeah, I guess so. This is a not fun area of the map to be in. Woo! What? Oh. At least it didn't take me back to the beginning this time. Dang it, I did it again. Need to remember not to go immediately right there. I need to wait. Yeah, that takes me in a loop. I think. That was dumb. I thought maybe you could jump on top of them. No! That was dumb. Barely made it through that one. I don't know why I stopped. So we will be starting our next RPG ROM hack series next week, and we're gonna do Final Fantasy VI T edition, which is it's a ROM hack of Final Fantasy VI that adds a whole bunch of new content, adds a lot of new bosses. It's very similar to the Final Fantasy IV Ultima ROM hack that we played just recently. I'm probably going to actually change things up with the schedule a little bit. I'm thinking about doing that on Thursdays. I think I'm going to do it Thursday evenings. There we go. I'm going to do it on Thursday evenings. That way I can kind of open up my Saturdays. I think I want to open my Saturdays up because there are some local events and things like that that I would like to attend occasionally. We may still do the occasional Saturday stream, but overall, I think I'm going to kind of move away from Saturdays, just simply because I think a lot of people are busy with other stuff. I would like to be busy with some other stuff. Chipmunk says, what character are you thinking of naming Chipmunk? I think you said you wanted Locke, didn't you? Didn't you tell me that you wanted Locke? I know Lydia wanted Terra. Oop. So yeah, that stream is going to start next week, Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Chipmunk says sorry to distract. Dude, you're fine. Lydia, I'm gonna name one of the characters after you. Her name is Tara. She's the one that we talked about the other day. That's a good start. Starting the next level with 1 hit point. We're not going to get very far here, guys. Unless I just get really, really lucky. Oh. I really love the opening cinematic to Final Fantasy VI. It's really nice. That's another one of the Mode 7s that doesn't give me issues. F-Zero definitely does, which sucks because I love that game. And Star Fox. Both of those are games that I really enjoy, but unfortunately I just can't play them anymore. Chip's character is Locke. And the rest of the characters I will name after Kofi members, or if somebody wants to donate to get a name spot, they can do that. Ooh, that one was good. Chipmunk says that made me flinch. Me too, man. Alright, this must be the actual boss. Ah, I almost had him too. Now we gotta try to get all the way back to him again. Monk says, Mega Man I can do, but Castlevania is a whole nother beast for me. See, I'm the opposite. I am much better at Castlevania games than I am at Mega Man. I do really well at like the first 3 levels. Oh, I didn't grab the axe. Dang it. Oh wait, the axe is later. Bom, bom, bom. Chipmunk says, I've seen you play Mega Man. You're no slouch. Depends on the game. Like, I'm usually okay with a couple of levels, and then there ends up being like 2 or 3 levels that I just can't get past. I think I've only beaten Mega Man 2 like once in my entire life. And it's the one that I played more than any other. Lord. Chipmunk says also it's gotten really quiet in here. What's everyone up to? They all ran away because they kept seeing me die. They're like, this guy's no fun. Chipmunk says I'm only really good at Mega Man 2, but I try to beat it monthly. Oh gosh, come on. That was a cheap shot. I really need to play the Mega Man X games more often than I have. I'm pretty good at the first one, but the others in the series I haven't really played all that often. I did play Mega Man X4 fairly often. Gosh. Cass says, I'm still here. I'm just focused. What civilization are you playing? I know you said Civ 6, but I mean, like, what nationality? Chipmunk says, okay, chat, if you were trapped on a desert island and could only bring one game or any system, what would it be? Oh man, that's tough. I would probably bring Minecraft just because there's so much you can do with it. I feel like you would never get bored if you had Minecraft. Cass says I'm playing England at the moment. Cass says I usually play Maori or Cree, but I wanted to try this one out. Lydia says y'all are all I need. Cass says I'd bring a deck of cards because I'd have no power. That's probably the smart answer. Guess you could bring Doom. It runs on anything. Probably make it run on a palm tree. Leah said, all of the Wobble fam in IRL, we could hang out and get to know each other better and play in the sand. Chipmunk says, I'd definitely buy Wobble a copy of Dwarf Fortress if he ever wanted to do a stream of it. It's a very silly game. I don't think I've ever played it. They came out with a, like a graphical update for it, didn't they? Oh, no! No! Oh, that was... Okay, Chipmunk, I am blaming you for the distraction on that one. I was thinking about Dwarf Fortress and I was trying to remember if I'd ever played it. And I didn't realize that I was slowly rising to certain doom. Fan said, speaking of games and deserted islands, wasn't there a really old game called Coconuts? Are you talking like a video game or like a board game? Because if there was, it doesn't ring a bell. It might be something for like the Atari? Monk said there was an Atari game called Coconuts. You had to avoid getting hit by a coconut that a monkey would throw at you. Yeah, I do remember that now. I do remember that game. Just vaguely. I just vaguely remember it. Crowd fan said video. I think monkeys threw coconuts down from palm trees and you had to dodge them. Yeah. I figured that if anyone remembered it, it would be Chipmunk. Stop throwing these things at me. Got me again. Guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to get some more coffee. If you guys would like to, if you're enjoying the stream, do me a really big favor. Take the link to the stream and send it to somebody that you think would enjoy it. If you know somebody that enjoys NES games or Super NES games or Castlevania. I will be right back. I'm going to grab a snack and I'm going to update real quick my little thank you on my Be Right Back page. Because I've got some new people to thank. Right, we are back. Let's see. Lydia says Wobble didn't read my chat messages. Lydia Trialfan says, Lydia, it's hard to play the game chat and talk to. He misses some of mine too. It's okay. Yes, I do sometimes miss chat messages, especially when the chat is getting kind of busy. And particularly on games like this, it's when there's a lot of stuff moving, it's really hard for me to watch the chat and do what I need to do to get through the game at the same time. So it's not intentional. I'm not ignoring your messages. It's just sometimes I miss them. So always feel free. You can send them again and I'll try to catch it the next time around. Let's see. Trial Fan says 8-Ball, does Wobble chat rule? And it says 9. Our 8-Ball is not a fan. 8-Ball is not a fan. So we are gonna have to deal with that at some point. Unfortunately, I don't have any control over what 8-Ball says. Amanda, thank you for the subscription. Hi, Freya. Here. Want treats? Hi, everybody. It's Freya. How are you doing? Feeling better. Freya had to go and get her allergy shots the other day. Her face was starting to get kind of itchy. She's still looking a little bit scabby, but we're starting to look a little bit better. Yeah, I know. I'll let you down in a second. Chipmunk says the new subscription is my girlfriend. Well, hi, Chipmunk girlfriend. Lydia says Sophia the First. I don't understand that reference. Lydia, you'll have to explain that one to me. Chipmunk says, Amanda says hi. She's working on some dog training stuff right now. Well, tell the puppies to try their hardest. Cass says, all right, friends, it's time for me to depart. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out with us, Cass. Can't figure out a pattern on this guy that doesn't get me hurt. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's try this again. That one didn't go well at all. Lydia says, Chip, tell your girlfriend that I bet she is really beautiful. Aw, that's sweet. Lydia, when you went to the ice cream shop today, what kind of ice cream did you have? Jeez. Skull guy was easier the first couple times that I fought him. Lydia says, White House Cherry. I think I've had that one before. Does it have a white chocolate in it? Okay, we got him that time. Means we're probably going to die right here, but at least past this checkpoint. Oh no, we don't have any extra lives though. That sucks. Not great. I think it's not that the skull was getting stronger. I think I'm just getting tired. Because even these guys are giving me trouble now. Fan says 8-Ball should wobble sleep in tomorrow. And the 8-Ball says, who knows? I knows. Because I am going to sleep in tomorrow, regardless of what the 8-Ball thinks about it. Don, 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 don. I think we are probably going to go until I lose my last continue on this one, and then we're probably going to call it a night. Keep going and see if we can at least get to the boss. I would like to try to beat this boss, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Lydia finally got good news from the 8-Ball. Got me again. You guys don't forget that coming up next Saturday, we have Wobble Rocket movie night in the Discord. We will be watching the 1989 comedy UHF with Weird Al. And that movie starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. And that will be in the Discord. I'll actually drop a link to the Discord in the chat. If you're not a member of the Discord, join up, because we have cool events like movie night. And we have a whole bunch of other cool stuff too. We have an art channel, we have channels for books and retro video games, Minecraft, lots and lots about tabletop role-playing games. Hey, maybe I should have been talking more often, because I actually beat that guy without actually thinking about it all that much. All the other times I was trying to focus and I wasn't doing very well, and that time I just talked and just let my brain do it. Lydia says, be careful with diamond art, your back will hurt. I don't have the patience for diamond art. Trial Fan says, are we doing anything for the 50th anniversary of Jaws? That is on, what, the 20th? Is that right? I think it's the 20th. Fan said, I think it's the 22nd. I'll look. Okay, yeah, find out what day it is. Because we can probably do some sort of Jaws stream. That would be fun. There are a couple of different games that were released for Jaws. I know that there was an old... Atari came out with an unofficial arcade game called Shark Jaws. There was a Jaws NES game. I think there was one for PlayStation or PlayStation 2. Maybe we can do a stream and just try a couple of those. A Trial Fan says you're correct. That's June 20th. So that should be a Friday. And we have not actually started a new series on Friday. So yeah, we'll do a Jaws stream next Friday. That'll be fun. Jaws Unleashed for the PlayStation 2, that's what it was. I knew there was one that came out for one of the PlayStation games. Bit of health up there. All right, let's try it. Really sure the best way to deal with that guy. Chipmunk says do it or I'll take my donation back. No takesies backsies. Sorry, no refunds. If I had to give refunds every time that I died in a video game, I wouldn't make any money. I would be so in the red. I feel like we need some sort of fun activity for the Jaws stream, so what are we gonna do? could do like, yeah, shark trivia would be good. Could be our own little mini Shark Week. I like that. I like shark trivia. I need somebody to help me come up with a list of questions for shark trivia, though. Lydia, the Jaws stream will be here on YouTube. We'll be playing. We're not going to actually watch the Jaws movie. We're going to play video games based on Jaws. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh, so close. Almost had him. Oh, hey, we got a 1-up. We actually got another chance. If you think of some shark trivia questions, I don't want people to answer them already. Yeah, the trivia will be on the stream. Send me your questions in a DM. And that way I can get them added into... Oh, that sucked. That way I can make a list of them. Shoot, now I have to play longer. I really want to beat this boss. No! Dang it. Got me. Yeah, I lied. I'm gonna keep going. Look at that. Jumped right over the bat. Might think I was actually decent at this game. Not any longer. Everybody got quiet because they're all looking up shark trivia questions now. That didn't go well. You know, Simon Belmont is a surprisingly hardy guy, considering that he basically lives off of chicken that he finds in the walls of ancient castles. Like, I get that the FDA is rolling back regulations and stuff, but I feel like that's a step too far. Chipmunk said if they made a bumper bowling version of Castlevania, I'd be all in. What would a bumper bowling version of Castlevania look like? Lydia says, can I ask the trivia questions in chat too? Because I don't want to make my mom text you all the questions. I'll tell you what, why don't you just write them all down, and I will either come over to your house sometime this weekend, or probably this week, probably not this weekend, but I'll come by your house sometime this week, or I'll get your mom to bring them to me, okay? Chipmunk says when you fall, you just bounce back up. That would be helpful. Oh, that does like 3 damage. No wonder I'm dying so fast against this guy. There we go. Got him. Trial Fan says I was looking up shark-related things. If only I had one of those giant shark cats. That would be fun. But I don't. Well, and I do to you fair Spanish lady. Well, and I do to you ladies of Spain. I'm actually pretty excited for the Jaws 50th anniversary. I'm gonna have to watch the movies again because I really like them. No! 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 Doing so well there, too. You're gonna need a bigger whip. That would be a heck of a mashup. Castlevania, but it's just Simon Belmont on a boat fighting a shark. I feel like he'd be a little bit out of his element there. Throwing holy water at him. close. A hammerhead shark. I'm gonna try something different that might get me killed. How do I get that? That's annoying. I really could use that. I really could use the cross. I feel like the cross would be super helpful against that guy, but I'm not sure how you get it. Can't fit into the space where it drops. Monk says, why can't Samus crawl? I don't know. Why can't Samus crawl? Oh! Spiked in the head. That was close. I almost went for a swim. Metroid meme about people who can't get far enough in Metroid to get the morph ball. Sure would be useful here. Ain't that the truth? Oh, that was a cheap shot. Just like bumped me off the edge. All right, Skull Guy again. Chipmunk says, "Baby shark, doo 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 doo, baby shark, doo 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 doo." I'm just saying, if that gets stuck in everyone's head, it's Chipmunk's fault. Jack Slaw says, "Wow, that is old school." Welcome in, Jack Slaw. How are you doing tonight? Hey, we actually made it through there without taking any damage. That was close. All right, let's do this again. Chipmunk says, I'm watching DS9 right now, and it's really amazing to me how dangerous exploding computers will be in the 23rd century. Yeah, well... Starfleet never could figure out that whole problem with, you know, their flight panels exploding and stuff. All right, come on, we can do it. Gonna get it this time. And immediately get hit, like as soon as the boss fight starts, before the boss even gets here. One more hit. What? What? His health bar lied. It said I only had one more hit to do, and then he was still alive after that. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Cheatery, fraud, and shenanigans. Swindlers. Answer says you almost had him. I did almost have him that time. Probably the best that we've done so far. Try not to get stabbed in the head this time. That section is not as bad as it looks as long as you keep moving left. Chipmunk says, all right, folks, I gotta head out. It's birthday cake time. Gotta light those cute little kitty candles. All right, Chipmunk, have a wonderful rest of your birthday. Thank you for spending it with us. That has been an honor. The answer says get the fire extinguisher out. Oh. All right, somebody asked the Magic 8-Ball if I'm gonna beat this guy in the next 2 lives. Because if it lies and it says yes, then I know that that we've got problems with the 8-Ball. Given the way it's acted the rest of the night. Outlook not so good. I knew it. That 8-Ball is. I'm gonna disable that thing. Make that a meme for the channel. Trial Fan says, will Wobble beat this game ever? 8-Ball says no. Oh my gosh. Lydia says, will Wobble win? 8-Ball says, who knows? Come on, 8-Ball, you gotta have a little bit of faith in me. Got me again. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's the next floor up. And we just got another one up. All right, full health. Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? Oh, I think we got it, guys. He's getting awfully big, though. Yay! We did it. They're like little demon bunny rabbits. These things keep dropping. Oh, I died. I don't like that this guy's whip is longer than mine. This looks ominous. Oh, I finished that level with only 24 seconds to spare. That's what that chiming sound was at the end. Stage 6. I don't actually remember how many levels this game has. No! Go away! It's not a great start. Da, 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 da. All right, guys, that is the end of it. Lydia says, I want to see if 8-Ball is lying. 8-Ball, do we love Wobble? The 8-Ball says, forget about it. The 8-Ball is terrible. The 8-Ball lies. And the 8-Ball is not a fan of me, apparently. Trial Fan says, Wobble, I'm exhausted from that boss fight. Gotta go to bed. Good night, all. I'm exhausted too. We are signing out for the night. I am not going to be streaming tomorrow night because tomorrow is Father's Day. I'm gonna go over to my dad's and hang out with him, all that kind of stuff. So we will not be streaming tomorrow night. Our next stream will be on Wednesday. That'll be our Diamonds and Dragons stream at 7 p.m. Eastern. So you guys have a wonderful week. Enjoy the beginning of your week, and if you are celebrating Father's Day, hope that you have a wonderful day tomorrow. I will see you guys on Wednesday. In the meantime, have a great time, and thank you so much to everyone who hung out with us tonight. Thank you to Chikori and to AV64 Dancer for picking up Ko-fi memberships, and to Chipmunk and Dancer for their donations. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.